It's the NFL on EA Sports, and we are at venerable Soldier Field in Chicago.
Coming up, we've got what should prove to be a good one, as it'll be the Arizona Cardinals taking on the Chicago Bears. Here's the punter, Trenton Gill, now to do the honors, and off we go here at Soldier Field. And no run back here, so they'll bring it out to the 25. First play from scrimmage. Here's Murray.
Hit as he throws there, incomplete. Really good coverage all over the field. It took away his intended read and almost dared him to try for his guy out of the backfield. No surprise on that one. It doesn't connect.
An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. Out of the gun, here's Murray. This is taken in by McBride. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. A gain of 32 that time. So the big play gets him across midfield now for 1st and 10. In motion left here, one of their tight ends. They'll fake it to counter. Now Murray rolling to his right. The improv on the scramble there gets him 6, and it'll be 2nd down.
I think the defense surprised him there with that blitz on 1st down, but give him credit. Stayed cool under pressure and still found a way through the extra rushers for positive yardage. Well done.
This 2nd and 4. To throw, it's Murray. It's brought in by Wilson. And they move this all the way down to the 9. Now Murray. And he's going to be taken down, sacked back around the 18-yard line. And before this 2nd down play, we'll get a whistle, a signal, and a timeout. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this 1st quarter. 2nd down, Murray sets to throw. Throw left side, hauled in by McBride. Really nice gain on the completion. However, still 3rd and goal that they face now. Murray now. Touchdown, Cardinals. Marlon Mack, a 2-yard touchdown grab. And the Cardinals will claim the early lead as they're on the board first here tonight. Now Matt Prater for the point after. And the Cardinals will go up 7-0. After the touchdown, out is Prater to kick. Velus Jones now from his end zone. Oh, a good return up past the 30. Past midfield. Still going. One man to beat. And he will score. Touchdown, Bears. Well, there you go. They gave up a score to start the game, and as quick as they could get it back, they did on the return.
And people talk about this all the time, whether you're coaching it, whether you're trying to work on it, whether you're just trying to put in the minds of your players. Attack back as fast as you can after giving up a score. No quicker way than on a kick return.
Bears offense staying put. Justin Fields always a threat to run. They'll go for 2 here. They're going to keep it on the ground. Fighting for the end zone. He lost the football. It's out. Oh, one of the linebackers has got it.
Well, that two-point attempt failed due to the fumble, but people that can't see this, but you've got a ball in your hands now, and you've got the thing locked in pretty well. You've got it covered up.
I love having a football in the booth. I always hang on to it. Makes me feel like I actually played back in my day.
Well, you probably could have. If you had run that play, you would not have fumbled, I can tell you that.
Maybe. Murray now on first down. Under a heavy rush, and down he goes. So now 20 yards to go on second down after the sack. Work to be done. To throw is Murray. Throwing quickly to Wilson. And he gets this to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out. They'll wind up getting 10 back as that sets them up for third down.
Now, right where this set of downs started, they need a full 10 here to pick up the first down and move the chains.
Murray going to throw. And he gets this only to the 41. Not near enough for the first.
Murray staying put for now. They'll go for it on fourth down.
They'll set up a throw.
Pass to the sideline and pulled in.
And he'll cross over out of bounds right at the 25. A defensive breakdown allows a pickup of 16 on fourth down. Murray now on first down. He's got it over the middle to Jeff Swain. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10.
From down at the 12, it's first and 10.
First carry for James Conner. And he's going to be brought down just shy of the 5 at the 6.
That's a strong pickup right there on first down. And as this drive goes on, we're seeing an offensive line and running game imposing its will.
Now second and 5. Snap will come from the 6.
Here's Murray as he sets to throw it. Toward the back corner of the end zone, but he could not get the feet down. This will wind up incomplete. Hollywood Brown, the intended receiver, and it's third and 5.
They'll need 5 on this play to move the sticks.
On third down, it's Conner. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Arizona. James Conner, a 6-yard touchdown run.
And the Cards are able to widen their advantage.
And it's no good. He misses the PAT. So file that one away. Could eventually loom large here as the night progresses. Well, not content with a first quarter lead, I guess. They're going to go onside kick. The Cardinals say they have it. They do. Arizona recovers. The first quarter onside kick recovered. We like these, though. They keep us on our toes up here in the booth.
No doubt about that. You know that file that we tend to keep that says traditional, conventional? Those got torn up in a big way on that one, didn't they?
Absolutely. But, hey, rush coming, and he's taken down. After the sack, it's second and 19, and the road gets a bit tougher from here.
Murray a give. This is Conner.
And he'll be taken down as that will take us to the end of the first quarter of play. After one, it's 13-6. Cardinal football here to start quarter number 2 as they've got it with a third down coming up. In motion right is Brown. Again, it's Conner. And they're well past midfield, just a yard or two shy of the 40. A Cardinal first down on a gain of 13.
Just about every coach we talk to says the crowd shouldn't affect us. That shouldn't be an issue. And in the next breath, they talk about taking the crowd and taking them out of the game by picking up first downs and keeping them at bay. I think we just saw an example of that there, didn't we?
Important to do, especially early in the game like they have. And he's going to get this one down to the edge of the red zone. On play action, it's Murray. And that one off the mark behind him, incomplete. Just a little beyond the reach there of his receiver. That's probably one he wishes he had back.
He wishes it had been 7-on-7 in practice, or maybe even routes versus air, because that's a completion he makes, what, 9.9 times out of 10? Just missed that one.
Murray's throw complete to McBride.
That'll leave them with a 3rd and 2 coming up. They got 8 yards there. They'll come to the line needing only 2 yards to gain the first here. They'll try and run forward with Connor. And he'll take this one in for the Arizona touchdown.
James Conner
With his 2nd touchdown here in this first half.
And the Cardinals have taken a 2-touchdown lead now.
And oh, it's no good. For the 2nd time now in this first half, he's missed an extra point. Boy, I guess they're going to keep trying to put the pedal to the metal here. They're going to try an onside kick. And the Bears hands team able to pounce on it and get the football. Touchdown, Chicago! A very rare kickoff return on an onside kick.
And the Bears have got it back to within a score.
Cairo Santos on to try the extra point. And the lead will shrink to 6. So now the other return teams out there as they'll try to duplicate what they just saw.
And able to get this across the 20, but not much further as he's dropped it to 23-yard line.
Murray and the Cardinals with a 1st and 10 at their own 23. The play action fake. They'll look to throw.
And that one going to come up short. Low throw.
I think he's got to be careful not to force anything into coverage right there. There weren't really any throwing lanes, but the best part for him, he's got 2nd and 3rd down to fall back on.
Here's Murray. Wilson's got it on the crossing route.
That'll leave them with a 3rd and 2 coming up. They got 8 yards there. Throwing now is Murray. Escaping the pressure right.
And Murray with a smart move there at the end of the play. Picks up the 1st down and then slides to the ground.
It'll be a gain of 6 that time as it moves the chains as well. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. Here's Murray. And a 5-yard gain gets him to the 42.
I certainly like what he did right there because he smartly wanted to avoid forcing anything downfield because nothing appeared to be open. Nice harmless slide there to avoid the big hit, and he gets a small gain on the play.
Now Murray throwing on 2nd down.
This will be swung out here for Connor. And he will get enough for a 1st down, and that will lead us to the 2-minute warning.
Call it a gain of 7, and it gets him a new set of downs. 2 first downs have him up near midfield now on 1st and 10.
Murray now to throw. Got him in. It's Brown. So 5 yards here. Play, and it's second down.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before he could get a good head of steam going.
On second down, Connor looking for space. After a gain of 5, they'll wind up being about a length of the football short here on third down. Looking to throw. Murray. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. And now it looks like they're going to be in the hurry up. Throwing on first down is Murray. This is caught. It's Brown. Touchdown. Marquise Brown. 37 yards. And the Cardinals will extend their lead in the final minute of the half. Jonathan Gannon making the call. They'll line up to go for 2. Connor going to try and run it. And he will dive into the end zone, and the two-point conversion is successful. Boy, I guess they're going to keep trying to put the pedal to the metal here. They're going to try an onside kick. And the Bears hands team able to pounce on it and get the football. Fields on first down. Steps away. They'll set up the screen to Herbert. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. 23 yards on the play.
And that's not a play that you see all that often at the start of the drive. But some teams, they don't mind doing it. And that one, well sold by the offensive lineman. They showed the pass, and then they got out into space, able to get some good blocks downfield and allow the play to be successful.
Oh, that's into a sea of bodies, and it's intercepted. And the Cardinals are going to get the football here as he gets this up to the 38-yard line. Arizona's offense at the line, ready to get their drive started. And with great starting field position and a couple of timeouts at their disposal, they'll certainly have the green light here. On first down, Connor plowing ahead for about 3. It'll be 2nd and 7. Now another timeout called for by the offense as they'll stop it with 25 seconds to go here in half number 1. Here's 2nd and 7. Off play action. Brown. They'll roll him out right. And he goes out of bounds. It looks like right at the 50. That one a first down pickup of 8. They run behind center with Connor. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up. The Cardinals forced to burn their 3rd and final timeout as they'll stop it with 14 seconds to go in this first half. Here's a 2nd and 8.
Murray flips this forward on a jet sweep. And he's got this down a yard or two shy of the 40 before he's out of bounds. So 3rd and 2. This quite possibly 4-down territory, though, if they're stopped. Operating from the gun. Murray. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
3rd down is the down. Both sides know they absolutely have to win. And the name of the game for the defense is pressure on the quarterback. But pressure on the quarterback with contact, that's how you end up winning it.
Prater's kick is good, and that will extend their lead even further.
So, Charles, they get to them with their first turnover of the game and then make it hurt a little bit extra with a field goal.
And anytime you give the ball up, what's the first thing a coach tells his defense? Don't let them score off of this. You've got to put out the fire. In fact, in 2021, that's what one NFL coach termed his defense. The firemen. Go out there, guys, and don't let them put some points on the board.
So with 1 second left in the half, on is the field goal unit. And, folks, this is a 67-yard attempt.
And now the half not quite over yet. This is a live football on the miss.
So we've hit intermission. It's halftime. This is the NFL, and it's a presentation of EA Sports. Welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gordon. Both teams appear ready for the fight ahead, and we resume action here in quarter number 3. And the Bears hands team able to pounce on it and get the football.
On 1st and 10, it's Herbert.
They'll get this one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20. And now they're in the hurry-up.
22 yards. That's good for a Chicago Bears.
On 1st down, right back to Herbert.
And he'll be taken down near the 20 at the 21.
And the tackle there by Chris Barnes. Another modest gain there on that one, and I think, Charles, you can probably pin part of the deficit on a failure on their part to really get this ground game established.
Yeah, and they've really struggled to be multidimensional in this one, haven't they, partner? Because they have to be extremely one-dimensional now if they hope to get back into this game. They'll have to do it by throwing the football and hope to have success through the air.
Play action. It's Fields.
Sliding out of the pocket. And he'll be hit as he releases it. And that'll fall incomplete.
Different pass rushes are designed for different things. Sometimes you want to keep the quarterback in the pocket. Sometimes you want him to flush. I don't know exactly how this one was designed, but they made sure they moved him to his right. He got out of the pocket. Unfortunately for him, he was hit as he tried to throw the ball, and that resulted in an incompletion.
Buying time to his left. And brought down, but not before they get it inside the 10 to the 7. 1st and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game.
On the option left is Fields.
And he stopped immediately there. They've been in the red zone 3 times in this game and have not scored a single point. Can they break through here on 2nd and goal?
Fields now to throw.
He'll buy some.
And he's got Mooney in the end zone. Touchdown, Chicago. Darnell Mooney.
A touchdown on a kick return, and now one through the air.
And the Bears get a bit closer.
That's a score you felt they had to have here in the third quarter to get back in this game.
And you know that there was an emphasis on their side. Hey, we know this. We know where we are. But sometimes that binds you up so much that you try too hard, you don't get the score. A perfect combination of urgency, yet relaxed enough to get it done.
Santos able to tack on the extra point, and the lead is trimmed down to 10. And they decide fairly early here they need the ball back, so here's an onside kick. And the Cardinals hands team able to secure the football. Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. This now a 10-point game, so things tightening a little bit after that last score. Now a play fake here on first down.
This is taken in by McBride.
And he's brought down. An excellent way to start the drive there, 18 yards. Looking for a seam, but finding none. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it. No gain on the play there. Second down. Now this time, Murray to throw it. Flush to his, and he can't find anywhere to go with it, and he goes down. Well, that last sack puts Murray and the Cards in a tough spot, 3rd and long. Back to throw. And this is going to be incomplete.
First down here, and that's all, folks. Good work on this defense to put things in check and force a punting situation.
This offense converted once on 4th down earlier. Now they're out there again to try once more. They're going for it. Hits Murray. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. A surprising move to go for it. Predictably, at least somewhat predictably, it doesn't pay off. And the Bears are going to get the football back, and they're going to get it in great field position.
Give left side here for Herbert. And he edges forward, but only gets a pair of yards out of it. It's 2nd down.
If they want to start getting back into this game, it behooves them to get better on 1st down.
Yeah, certainly not what they were looking for there out of the opening play of this drive. They'll send a receiver in motion to the left.
Back to throw. Fields.
Eluding the pressure right. The try. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. Turns out to be a great idea to tuck that one. Good for 24 yards.
So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10. Now Fields.
He's got a man. It's his fullback. And that's good for a pickup of 10 yards. And they'll be left with a 2nd and about a foot. They'll run it with Jones. And he is in. Touchdown, Chicago.
Velus Jones.
His 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Bears are able to get a score back in the final stages of this 3rd quarter.
This feels like something we'd see more commonly, CD, in a college game. They give it to the receiver down here in the red zone, but it winds up successful.
Yeah, partner, I think you think it's less likely to find running space to the edge down here close to the end zone when things are so condensed. But a lot of times you end up focusing on the running backs, and they're able to slip it to the receiver, and it resulted in a touchdown.
And the Cardinals hands team able to secure the football. Arizona's offense at the line, ready to get their drive started. Their lead down to a field goal now as they start with a 1st and 10. Here's a pass swung out left to his running back. And he's able to take it across midfield before going out of bounds.
It's funny, throughout the time that we've been together, when we talk with running backs about the ability to catch the ball, their eyes light up when they talk about open field and having one-on-one matchups, don't they?
Yeah, they do. And that's the reason why. What we just saw, shedding those tackles, and that's what they're used to doing.
It is, and it starts at the beginning of the play. One-on-one matchup if someone's trying to cover them, but they also like those one-on-ones downfield after the catch when they're running with the ball. They think they're going to win those too.
Now a 2nd and 6.
Murray going to throw. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Mack. And a 5-yard gain gets him to the 42.
I think the best offenses love to get the ball to their running backs in open space because they have the ability to make people miss, and they also have the ability to run over people. And if you do that throughout the game, after a while, they might just run through some of those tackles and go a long way.
Well, we saw him shed a nice tackle on that play. Well, he will be very close to a 1st down, but I see the closed fist of the referee, and that means 4th down.
They'll try and run the option.
And he will have a 1st down as they get him to the ground at the 37.
Little read option, the end result, the 1st down, so a good read.
And the way teams are running it nowadays, they've added variety to it. You know, the original way was you read the defensive end. If he crashes down, you pull it and you go. Now they may not even block that person, may end up reading the linebacker, may read the cornerback. Just depends on how they want to block it up. In any case, this works well for them.
2 yards on the carry there. It'll be 2nd down. And now Murray's going to set up to throw. He'll dump this one off to Connor. And he is out of bounds inside the 30. They'll wind up getting 7 on the play. And 3rd and 1 now. An option handoff given to Connor. And just nowhere to go for Connor. Defense gets to him and they mark him short. Now the Bears going to call the first of their timeouts. It's just their first. They'll be down to 2 remaining as we step aside here in the 4th quarter. And here's a big one now. Trying to hold this lead. They're going to go for it here on 4th down. Now Murray. Flushed out right. And he'll be out of bounds just inside the 25-yard line. Maybe not exactly what they had in mind, but that scramble good for 6 and a 1st down.
It's getting cold in here, partner, because it looks like he's trying to ice this one away. Yeah, I know, bad dad joke, but what the heck, right? Scrambling for that first after the D blanket his receivers. That's a backbreaker for the defense. They finish this drive off with 6, and this one could be over.
They'll wind up getting just a yard, and it'll be 2nd down. And now the Bears going to signal for another timeout. That's going to leave them with just 1 remaining here in this 4th quarter.
And we see another pitch and catch there to the running back. This position just continues to evolve. They become just as critical to the passing attack as a lot of receivers, tight ends, because their ability to make people miss in the open field can really generate big plays for an offense.
Throwing again on 2nd down, but this time it's incomplete.
So many qualities coaches tick off when they talk about, hey, what is it going to take to make an excellent quarterback? accuracy has to rank near the top of every list.
Talk about arm strength, that's great. Mobility, great, but you need that accuracy in there. That one well in front of his man.
Yeah, now they got to face a big third down.
And now here comes the third of their timeouts defensively. So they'll be left with only the 2-minute warning to stop it from here on out.
Well, that's the fear any defense has when the quarterback gets involved in the running game. You don't usually account for him, and he's hurting them today.
Yeah, he's been very involved in the running game. Defensively, when you've got the coverage good downfield, how do you account for him, though?
Occasionally, you start to spy him. Take someone who has the same agility, who can dance with him, run with him, and try and keep him in the pocket.
Yeah, it'll be especially critical here as we come down the stretch in the fourth. So first and goal, 6 points here would go a long way toward wrapping this one up. From the gun, Murray. Now he's forced out right.
Late in the game, he's certainly doing everything in his power to buy time for his guys to make a play, but in this case, he's surrounded, and all he has room to do is to get back to the line of scrimmage.
Murray looking to change the play here.
Here's a 2nd and 7. And he can't get a throw off. He's taken down. What a huge play at this point in the game. A lot of tired bodies on that field, but this is a big play. 3rd and goal. To throw is Murray. Now he steps away.
An off-balance throw there, and it's going to wind up incomplete.
It's been a nice day for him as a passer and as a runner. One of the few mistakes he's made in this ballgame. The wrong choice on that one. That one goes incomplete.
Prater's kick is good, and that will add 3 more to their lead. It pushes it up to 6. So they get the 3, but you wonder now, is that going to be enough?
Excellent question, because when I look at the smiles on that side of the field, they're a little tight, aren't they? If they had scored a touchdown there, those would be big half-moon grins right now, because they feel a whole lot better about their position.
And a touchdown in the other direction, all of a sudden they're down. Well, 4th quarter, they felt like they needed the football back. Unfortunately, they couldn't get it.
And I know we brought analytics into the game, and someone has said here that the data says that when a team's expecting an onside kick, 80% of the time, the team expecting it, they do actually recover the ball, which is what we saw here. I just wonder if that number is much more of a anecdotal type of a number, kind of like when the coaches tell us, well, when you score on special teams, 93% of the time you win the game. I'm still waiting to see that number is empirical. Nice job by the defense figuring that play out and holding it to a short game, but I don't think the offense is going to be daunted. They actually accomplished their goal there. Now they've got them aware that they can throw a screen at them, maybe to slow the pass.
Oh, and that's going to sabotage their comeback plans. It is intercepted. Hunter Baker with a pick.
And the Cards have just about sewn up this football game.
Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. And with the defense out of timeouts, powerless to stop the clock, this should just be a couple of kneel downs. Escaping the pressure right. His throw incomplete.
Well, here's a classic second guess. I thought he had a better chance of a positive play if he just ran it himself. The coverage downfield was really good. That one falls incomplete.
A give running right is counter. And not much of an opening there as he's only going to get this for about the 32. Charles, why didn't they just take the knee there?
You're asking the question that I'm asking as well, because we've seen a lot of football where coaches decide maybe to get a little greedy. I don't know if they're doing it for stats or for what reason. We've seen it happen in college, and how about in the NFL? The more toward the middle range, all they had to do was take the knee, and the game was over.